President Trump continues, you probably have noticed this, to be asked about his history with Jeffrey Epstein. Today, he offered his first explanation, at least in a while, why he broke ties with him.
For years, I wouldn't talk to Jeffrey Epstein. I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help. And I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again. And I threw him out of the place, persona non grata.
CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins me now. Scott, that wasn't the real big news today. Some of the more interesting news on this front was something filed by Ghislaine Maxwell's attorney before the United States Supreme Court.
Two very different types of appeals. A reply was filed with the Supreme Court as part of Maxwell's overall appeal. She wants to get her conviction overturned, but she's making a broader argument. It doesn't involve the case at all. She's making an appeal that though she was given a plea agreement in the Southern District of Florida, she was very much prosecuted and sent to prison in the Southern District of New York. And if you have different districts in the same U.S. government doing different things with the same defendant, that there may need to be a Supreme Court review of that issue. Might do so. They might look at it. That's the legal appeal. The other appeal her lawyer is making is to President Trump, and it's not subtle at all, issuing a public statement today saying President Trump knows a good deal. He's a great deal maker, but also that he should recognize what the defense lawyer characterizes as the unjust treatment of Ghislaine Maxwell, clearly pushing for leniency, if not a pardon.
And in the context of having the Deputy Attorney General down in Tallahassee, meeting for 2 days last week with Ghislaine Maxwell, the way that was written enlarges the conversation about a possible pardon, which again, given the opportunity to do so today, the president did not categorically or even near categorically reject.
One legal analyst speaking with CBS News says any good defense attorney will take the opportunity to zealously argue for his or her client.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what they're supposed to do.
Especially when the moment's right and when the leverage is at its maximum. And obviously, the timing here is noteworthy. This is a controversy the Trump administration can't shake. And all of a sudden, Ghislaine Maxwell is all over the place, meeting with the Deputy Attorney General, filing with the Supreme Court. Her defense lawyer issues a provocative statement. A leverage moment. Let's see what the president does about it, because he's not putting out that fire. He's been asked twice now in 5 days what he thinks about a pardon and doesn't declaratively answer, which almost guarantees, Major, the question will continue to be asked.
And he keeps saying, no one's brought it to my attention, almost suggesting, well, maybe somebody will, leaving that hanging in the air. Yeah. Scott MacFarlane, always. Thank you so much.